I think people who live in louder areas tend to be more aggressive and annoying themselves, and louder too. I mean, I never notice really super loud crying kids as much as I do in big loud cities. Just yesterday, I'm currently in Lacey, but yesterday at the library, I was a really loud crying kid. Or maybe that was Tumwater. Tumwater's pretty loud too. They're both right next to Highway I-5. Both very loud. There's a lot of loud people who have no self-control over how loud they even yell at themselves. They'll just shout things, and it's just like a natural thing for them to do. It's just to just shout at themselves if they're crazy. There you find quite a few crazy people, or shout maybe at friends or something. They're more likely to honk their horns more often. Show impatience. Uh, they just there's just a lot more aggression in the louder cities. People tend to be more quiet. Oh, and also space too. Space is they challenge each other's space a little bit more in the louder big cities. Like I was walking past two kids, and they waited to the last minute to, like, on the sidewalk to move over on like more their side. People in smaller towns will show a little bit more respect for space and be quieter too. But I mean, that's not to say all small towns. Not all small towns are quiet. I think it's a large influence of how much noise is going on in an area. I mean, some small towns can be very loud with the particular factory or something. They might have a noise-making factory, for all I know. The noise is a big issue. I mean, I find myself shouting over myself. I'll just yell things for no reason, because I know it can't be heard. It's my voice is drowned out by all the noise that's going on. The Highway I-5 sounds like an ocean. If you've ever been near the ocean, it's just this droning of noise that's just continues at a very loud level, and just the smallest noises are overcome by that droning. And like the intersections at streets where people have to stop their cars, those are some of the loudest areas, or people can be really noisy. People who live around there must go through a lot of trouble. It doesn't seem smart to live at major street intersections. I was just reading this Dr. Wheel's book talking about noise pollution, and saying that most of the domestic calls that this one officer that stops off at, he says that the TV's blaring, or there's a radio that's really loud. There's just all kinds of crazy noise going on, and so he tries to stop the noise. All right, during this domestic disturbance, turn off the loud TV and radio and whatever else, maybe a car engine, I don't know. So just try to quiet it down. Quiet down the factors that might be electronical or technological, and then start talking about the problem that was like going on. And a lot of times we found that just cutting out that noise helps solve the problems. Well, you can't really cut out the noise from all the vehicles in the big cities. I mean, we got gas that's going to last for the next 100 years, so we're going to have a lot of noise problems going into the future.